Leon Russell, the legendary singer, songwriter, and piano virtuoso, was known for his collaborations with some of the greatest names in music history. From working with Elton John to producing iconic records with Joe Cocker and Eric Clapton, Russell's influence spanned decades and genres. Yet, before his passing in 2016, he revealed a startling truth about George Harrison, the iconic Beatle, that shocked fans and historians alike. The revelation offered unprecedented insight into the private dynamics of one of rock's most revered friendships and collaborations, highlighting the human side of two legendary musicians whose talents shaped modern music. Russell's connection with George Harrison began in the late 1960s and early 1970s, during a period when the Beatles were experimenting with new sounds and musical collaborations beyond the band. George, deeply spiritual and ever searching for artistic authenticity, found in Leon Russell a kindred spirit, someone equally devoted to music but unbound by commercial expectations or the pressures of superstardom. Together, they navigated a world of creativity, influence, and personal discovery, forming a bond that was as much about shared musical vision as it was about personal trust. The truth that Russell later exposed was multifaceted, touching on both their professional collaboration and the emotional dynamics behind it. While the public often perceived Harrison as reserved and private, Russell revealed that George struggled with the immense pressures of fame, the challenges of working within the Beatles' complex hierarchy, and the desire to explore music on his own terms. According to Russell, George confided in him about creative frustrations, moments of self-doubt, and the difficulty of balancing artistic expression with public expectation. This side of Harrison, the introspective, vulnerable, and human side, was rarely visible to fans, but it deeply influenced Russell's understanding of him as both a musician and a friend. Russell also recounted the genesis of their famous collaborative works, including sessions that later culminated in the Concert for Bangladesh project. He emphasized that Harrison's generosity, humility, and spiritual devotion guided every decision, from charitable endeavors to the selection of artists and material. Yet behind the scenes, George was also intensely self-critical and occasionally frustrated by the limitations imposed by fame, management, and the expectations of an international audience. Leon Russell's first-hand accounts revealed a man navigating extraordinary success while trying to remain grounded, authentic, and true to his artistic vision. Perhaps the most striking aspect of Russell's revelations was the personal side of Harrison that the world rarely saw. He spoke of George's kindness, humor, and willingness to mentor younger musicians, as well as his capacity for deep introspection and emotional honesty. Harrison, despite his global fame, sought genuine connection, creative freedom, and a life aligned with his spiritual and artistic values. Russell's recounting of these private conversations painted a picture of George Harrison that went far beyond the mythos of the Beatles, a man striving for personal fulfillment while leaving a lasting impact on music and culture. Leon Russell's revelation before his death transformed the way fans and historians understand George Harrison, highlighting not only his genius but also the complexities, struggles, and humanity behind the legend. It showed that the world-famous Beatle was not immune to doubt, vulnerability, or the emotional weight of extraordinary success. Russell's accounts underscore the importance of friendship, trust, and collaboration in the creative process, reminding us that even icons rely on intimate, trusted relationships to navigate life's pressures.